Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Des Buchanan from Alabama.
Des Buchanan from Alabama. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we talking about the Wilder and fight,
yes, sir.
Stuff like that. I'll largely see this thing going one of two ways. Usyk by decision, you can easily see him outboxing Wilder. He's a more skilled boxer, better footwork, hand speed, the whole thing. If you make it to the 12th round, you got to figure he's going to outbox a guy that isn't notoriously known as a good boxer. But the second outcome is Wilder can absolutely land that shot and get him out of there. And one thing that we haven't really been talking about as far as it goes with Wilder is this man has absolutely exhibited a warrior spirit. You almost have to get this guy completely out of there, remove him from his senses or more to get him to stop trying to win. We saw it with Ortiz. We saw it in the Fury fights and stuff like that. After he lost the second time, he was crying, bitching, and moaning, making all of these excuses. But what he was really upset about was the fight being stopped because he knew he still had more to offer, even though he was getting busted up. Everybody, was giving him a hard time, stuff like that. But he showed why he wanted the fight to continue in the third fight. Wilder continuously, he has shown the ability to walk through fire to get what he's trying to get done. So you have to give the man, credit for that. And another thing that we're talking about is the stature of Wilder and the size advantage that he's going to enjoy over Usyk. Wilder's knocked out everybody he's fought, with the exception of Fury.
And Berman, he didn't have a knockout.
Vernon, but he
the first fight.
But he redeemed that, and we saw him, basically crucified him. You know what I'm saying? We saw that. But largely, he's landed against everybody he's fought.
Right.
Fury was able to take the punch. That's what really kind of, saved him in the first fight.
Okay.
That's what allowed him to do what he did in the third fight, was his ability to not evade the punch, but absorb it. He did, make him miss a bunch of times, but he was able to absorb the punch. He gave up 40 pounds to Fury. Now, if we're talking about, every other weight class, you're talking about 4 pounds in between weight classes.
Okay.
And we really don't see a lot of people jump 4, 5 weight classes and carry their power up.
Who's jumped
40 pounds?
Who's jumped for who do? Oh, you talking about? I was gonna ask you who, but go ahead.
Yeah, just generally speaking, I mean, Manny Pacquiao would be pretty much one of the only real exceptions to the rule. You know what I'm saying? But generally speaking, fighters don't carry their power up that many weight classes. You divide 40 by 10, bro. Divide 40 by 4. That's virtually 10 different weight classes. You know what I mean? That's how much he was giving up to Fury. He was still able to put him down.
So you saying all that to say what?
If he catches Usyk, he's going to put him down. And Usyk's going to have to fight a lot closer to Wilder. Again, he's a lot longer. He's going to have to fight close to him. So he's going to have to be looking down the barrel of that shotgun the whole time he's getting his work off. And Usyk, we were talking about how, you touching people up, and, once the fatigue starts to set in, those punches start to hurt a little bit more.
Right.
But we haven't seen Wilder get deterred by getting beat up at all. We've seen him stop, literally his body, he gets hit with shots and, he just couldn't take anymore. But his will exacerbates his conditioning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
The will to win is going to be there the whole time.
I get what you're saying about the will. If you can point out to one thing outside of Deontay Wilder's power, what if you could point to one skill set that he possesses, where he can, outside of his power, he can beat someone like an Oleksandr Usyk, who has the stamina, who has the footwork, who has the quickness, the speed, the ring IQ. If you can point to one thing outside of Wilder landing the right hand, what say you about Wilder? What skill set that you can say he has outside of that right hand?
His willingness to perish within the ring to get what he wants done. That would be the only thing. Technically, the X's and O's, they were never there. He basically says, he doesn't really particularly care for it. Y'all got to be better. Y'all got to be perfect for 12 rounds. Only got to be perfect for 2 seconds. He concedes the skills, not anything he was ever focused or fixated on. And I do believe he did himself a great disservice by thinking that way, because how many people would have been able to accomplish what Wilder has accomplished with one tool? That's going to be very hard to replicate. So, I mean, his arrogance, his ego is a superpower and his detriment at the exact same time. But I can definitely see these men beating each other. Because if Wilder lands that shot, it's going to be difficult for him. Usyk's split, got great footwork. He's going to be moving around. He's going to have to line him up. But Wilder has landed that shot on every person that he has ever fought. So you have to figure Usyk is going to get it. Will he be able to take it?
Okay. Well, where do you rate Usyk as a fighter? Do you rate him on the caliber as the fighters that Wilder has fought in the past?
He is easily on par with Fury as far as the skill set goes. You know, Fury does a lot of things well, but again, what Fury really has an advantage in, like, that a lot of guys just don't enjoy is, you know, the size advantage and stuff like that. If they kept incrementally, you know, making more weight classes above heavyweight, 40 pounds is a lot of weight to give up to anybody, man.
Okay.
So, you know, if there were a super heavyweight, a super duper heavyweight and all of that type stuff, Wilder and Fury wouldn't even be in the same weight class.
Right.
But Wilder and Usyk are much closer, you know, in weight. Wilder will enjoy a stature advantage, a lot taller, a lot longer. For every shot that Usyk lands on Wilder, he's going to be in range for that right hand. He's going to have to be on his T's and Q's perfect, just like Wilder said. As arrogant as it may come off, gotta be perfect.
Gotta be perfect 12 rounds.
Got to be perfect.
I got you. Shout out to Des Buchanan, man, from Alabama. Salute, fam.
One more thing, Coach.
Go ahead.
Wakanda forever.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach. Hey, this is Archie from Vegas.
Archie from Vegas. Talk. Flatline, that's my dog. Archie, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
What's going on? Flatline, talk to me.
What's up, buddy? Yeah, man, listen, man. Wilder, Usyk could kill Wilder because Usyk, he going to get in that pocket on Wilder. He going to walk him down, you know what I'm saying? He going to be throwing body shots, and then he going to be pivoting, stepping back, standing, you know what I'm saying? And Wilder's he's not good in the pocket. You know, he doesn't have power like that. His right hand is overrated. A lot of people don't know that. He has to get full extension for the right hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, to land.
Yeah, you gotta get
yeah. So and he don't have a good left hand. He don't have a good jab. He don't have a good left hook. None of that. If you get in his chest and walk him down, you know what I'm saying, and use your pivots and jab your way in and kind of move your head, and you know what I'm saying, and that's what Lomachenko and Usyk, that's what they do. He will stop. He'll stop Wilder. Wilder will be tired by the 4th round, and he'll stop Wilder.
So Archie, so you're of the opinion that Wilder, the fatigue will set in. And if he's just looking for the right hand, if he doesn't land the right hand, do you see anything else that he can fall back on? If let's say he don't catch him the way he want to catch him with the right hand clean, or he doesn't land it until late in the fight or whatever. Is there any other thing that you can see that Wilder can fall back on from a skill set standpoint that would allow him to defeat someone like Oleksandr Usyk?
Kind of stepping to the right, stepping, and then step back, 1-2, straight down the pipe with a right hand, full extension. That's when he has that power, but he does not have the power in the pocket, right? So, like I said, you got to jab, step to the right, and then boom, straight down the pipe with the right hand, full extension. You'll get him up out of there. But it's going to take him like 12 rounds to do that, and I don't think he has the time. You know, he'll be tired by it. You know, this is not going to work, bro.
Hey, man, shout out.
It just ain't going to work.
Shout out to my brother, man. Archie.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach, one more thing. I'm sorry, I'll let you go after this. The most overrated thing about Wilder is they say that he's one of the most powerful punchers in the history of boxing. That's bullshit. How can you be one of the most powerful punchers in the heavyweight of boxing and you only have one hand? That's bullshit. He can't fuck with like Tyson. Tyson got 2 hands. How are you one of the hardest punchers in the heavyweight division ever? That's bullshit. How does he have more power than 2-hand punchers like Ernie Shavers? You know, swear punches like Lennox Lewis. Like Lennox Lewis's and Joe Lewis's and but anyway, I'll let you go. And Rocky Marciano, the white boy, I'll get a white boy credit too. Rocky Marciano, dudes like that with 2 hands. That's bullshit. But I love you, man. I'll let you go, bro. I know you got shit to do.
Hey, man, shout out to Archie, man.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Lewis's ass.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.